Right, welcome back to the next part of my playthrough of Gothic 2 Gold. Currently in DLC area. Yeah, the Lost Valley. Or Sealed Valley. Still on Khorinis, but you can't reach this part unless you take this the sea route or through portals. So I'm wearing bandit armor. Doesn't cut it if I'm going to go in here. But I hope I can change with only these statues as my witnesses to more appropriate. I mean, Christ. On aircraft, it's worse than light militia armor. Yeah, hopefully I can. Otherwise, I might play this kind of like a rogue. Return here later after I dealt with the bandits. Let's see. So he's going to activate soon. Oh, well, not soon. Can't find a stone. Did he give up? He did. Maybe this isn't the building. Possibly. So that went well. Hopefully the others won't activate. Because I know they would activate if if I defended myself in here. But now there's no response. At all. So I'm gonna loot the shit out of this place. And take the chest last. There we go. Yeah, you hear my health hasn't improved. I think it's getting worse. Not gonna get too close. I thought for a second there's a tablet there on the shelf, but I guess it's the shelf itself. Right, here goes. Green stone tablet. 2 of them. I vaguely recognize them. I think there are other colors, I'm not sure. I'm curious why there are 2. Is it so that I can give one and keep one, I wonder?
I found the stone tablet.
Really? You must be a brave guy. Then you've certainly earned your way into the camp.
I thought he was going to fight me for it. Oh, Christ.
Here's the stone tablet.
Good, very good. Raven will be pleased with you.
What about the camp now? Can I finally go in?
No, I already sent Logan in. He was ahead of you in the list. And at the moment, there's no need for another man in the camp. Besides, I can really use you here. Now that Logan isn't here anymore.
Send me in now.
And what if I say no?
Then you'll simply regret it.
Are you threatening me? You want to threaten me? It's time for a lesson.
Indeed. Let's go here. More private here.
Yeah! Run as fast as...
So he's defending like a champ. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Did he die? I'm not sure this stands with. No one lifts. No one bats an eye. See, it's the same with the when shooting a crossbow. It travels to the left. No, you should have done a fry 5 pieces, fry 10 pieces, fry all pieces, kind of dialogue choice. Christ.
What with?
Hey, what happened down there?
I flattened Franco.
So? Then now it's your job to make sure the lazy dogs do their work every day.
Hey, I'm not here to be bothered with the hunters. I want to enter the camp.
Forget it. You did in Franco. Now you're the leader. So do your job.
If I'm the leader, then I decide who goes in next. And I decided that I'm next.
It isn't that easy. We haven't asked for anyone, so no one gets in.
Thoris can send a new leader for the hunters. Then there will be a vacancy inside for me.
You don't give up, do you? Okay.
That was...
Then move your butt inside. Thoris will make sure that the hunters won't have to live without a leader. What are you waiting for? And get yourself a pickaxe.
Carlos. So that works.
Wait a minute.
Hey, are you the new guy who knocked down Franco?
Yes, why?
Because now I have to take over his job. You did a great job. Thanks a lot.
And what's it like leading the hunters?
Christ.
Leave me alone.
Oh. Someone will recognize me, I'm sure. Especially since events from Gothic 1, what did they say, 3-4 weeks between the time passed between those two games, events I mean.
Ah, who have we here then?
Whoops.
Looky, looky. There you are. I've got good news and bad news for you.
The bad news is he recognized me. The good news is he's not going to tell on me if I give him gold. I think, I've never played through this that I remember, to be honest.
First, tell me the bad news.
Raven is looking for you. So are his guards. Actually, all the bandits are looking for you. And if they find you, they'll kill you.
A lot of people have already tried that.
Then your combat skills are as good as your craftiness. Coming into the camp with some of our armor is like the sheep coming to the wolves. Your life is hanging by a thin thread, son of danger.
And what's the good news?
Well, I don't really know why, but you've made yourself a couple of powerful enemies. You can count yourself lucky that I recognized you and no one else. Because I am understanding and sociable.
How much do you want?
Oh, no, please. I don't want to extort gold from you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Then what do you want?
Recently, somebody tried to get Esteban out of the way, but he ran into the bodyguards. Go to Esteban and talk to him. Afterwards, we'll talk again.
So that's the digger armor from Gothic 1.
Hi.
What you want?
Where do I get a pickaxe?
Go to Huno the Smith. But even if you have a pick, that don't mean that you can get into the mine. If you want to get in, you have to talk to Esteban. Don't even bother going to Thoris. He'll only let you in if you have a red stone.
Tell me, what do you think of Esteban?
Hey, he's the boss here. He's all right, I think. He always lets the good boys into the mine, the ones who know something about mining, I mean.
And you know something about mining?
I'm the best.
What do I have to know about mining gold?
Well, there's something you should know. Gold isn't ore. There's one damn important difference.
What?
I mean, what woman would hang a chain of ore around her neck? When picking, work from top to bottom. You can work the nuggets loose best that way. There are also diggers who do it the other way around, but it's far more difficult.
Can you judge my gold digging abilities?
Sure. I've been at this for over 35 years. There's nothing I can't assess. For you, I'd say you're a quite passable scraper.
Yeah, I'm not sure on... This is just a minigame kind of... I don't think I'll be able to...
You look like a digger.
I am a digger. The last time I was in the mine, I worked my ass off.
What happens to the gold from the mine?
Thoris collects it and then distributes it. No one is allowed to keep what he mines. Everybody gets only a part of the gold. That way even the hunters and guards get their share. I think that's okay. Since we've had that rule, there have been fewer deaths and the miners still get more than the guys who hang around outside.
Why aren't you in the mine now?
I was in the mine long enough and slaved away until I was about to fall over. Now I need a few days rest. Before I get my next red stone.
What's the deal with these red stones?
That's something Thoris and Esteban thought up. Thoris takes care of the gold distribution, and Esteban organizes the workers for the mine. Of course, he doesn't want to run to Thoris every time he sends someone to the mine. That's why he gives us one of those red stone tablets, and Thoris lets us in then. It's like a pass.
Really? So, some names I've forgotten, but I remember when they say Huno or Huno, the blacksmith. Yeah, sure. Snaff, that name I remember.
How's it going with you?
Well, at least I'm in now. Lucia brews some wicked liquor.
Yep.
But Esteban won't let me into the mine. At any rate, not yet. He's given me another job.
And? What does he want from you?
There was an attempt on Esteban's life. He wants to know who's behind it. Esteban thinks that Snaff is involved. I'm supposed to keep an eye on him.
I'll come back later.
Do you want to eat or chatter? What'll it be?
What's on the menu?
I want to try out a new dish. Fire strips and hammer sauce.
Hammer sauce?
A sauce made from hammer-hard booze. I have a recipe from a guy called Lou. You get the ingredients and distill the booze up on the alchemist's bench. Then I'll make a sauce out of it. What do you think?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. Here's the recipe.
Yeah, Lou. I've not seen, but the key I got from a swamp shark, so I just don't get if that was the door and these are his stuff, but never mind. Left, right, left. Right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. No, damn it. Damn it. Okay, this is a hard one. Left, left, right. Right. How many lockpicks do I have? 5. There she is. She was kidnapped. And went with, yeah. I'm not sure I want to talk to her. She might, two turnips. A water bottle, 2 turnips. Ground teeth of a swamp shark. Turnips. Yeah, I only have the one. Oh, she got up and right. Doesn't look like she's in any danger. Where do I get turnips? Oh ho ho. A sect loony. A Templar. So good to see that you are still... Aren't you going to be in a dark robe? Yeah, I have no recollection of doing this. So that's a Templar. A sect Templar. And yeah. Praying to the sleeper did not work out, did it?
A dark cloud over the house. The one approaches with blood. Needed to call him. He who sees me. He sees me. Oh no. Go away. Be gone.
Are you all right?
Green. Nope. Green novice. I cannot find it.
How can I help you?
The green novice will help the novice.
Yeah, he needs... Apparently he needs some weed.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lenore. Welcome to the Diggers Camp.
Diggers? I thought this was the bandits' camp.
Right, but the bandits are only here today. So?
Can you teach me anything about gold mining?
Certainly. But if I teach you something, you'll be able to mine more gold.
That's why I'm asking.
Sure. But if you can mine more, it's only fair I get a share of it.
Well...
You might as well give him a share in advance. Well, let's say 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, sure.
Teach me something about gold mining.
Good. Regular swings will take you forward. Don't overdo it. But also, don't fall asleep swinging. And don't always strike at the same spot. Try to work around a good-sized nugget. Do that, you're on the way to becoming a master digger.
So when I slaughtered the loonies of the old camp, the camp I joined, but went against when they killed the magicians of fire. Yeah, they were never guards. They were wearing guard armor, but they were never guards. They were convicts. I completely forgot this. Completely.
Don't wake him.
What?
If you want to do yourself a favor, then stay away from Skinner. The fellow is unpredictable. He killed the last guy who woke him up. Let him sleep, for everybody's sake.
Are you a digger?
Because of the pants? Nah, I just wear them because they're comfortable. All I do here is cook meat stew. Here, you can try some. It'll make you strong. It's always important to train your strength. There are many dangers lurking out there. If you want, I can help you to get stronger.
That's nice. Yep, I know where I am. Yeah, that looks like Cavalon. But it's not. Of course it's not. Looks like him.
Hey,
oh, it's
if
Fisk.
you're looking for a decent trader here in the camp, then you just found him. My hut is right behind Esteban, so if you need anything, come on by.
Why don't they recognize me?
That's no secret.
Yeah, let's see if I can identify some of those. Oh,
Put
no,
down
no.
that weapon. See? That wasn't so hard.
How far away can you see, you bastard? So that's Esteban. And that's... And we have Thoris at the top. Of course we do.
Somebody wants to know.
That's Huno, yeah.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Been there, done that.
That's totally...
It looks like you're a master of your craft.
I've heard that before. Did you bring the steel?
Steel? No, I think you're confusing me with...
Somehow you seem familiar. Do we know each other from somewhere?
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Oh, I'm not sure I should say this. But I will.
Sure, from the old camp.
The old camp, right. You're that curious guy. I thought you was dead.
Yes, everybody thinks that. Who else survived?
A few. Some fled with Raven like I did. For a lot of others, the old camp became a grave.
Tell me about your escape.
Chaos broke out the day the barrier fell. Some hid, others fled, and there was a plundering everywhere.
What did you do?
I was about to leave the camp when it turned bright, very suddenly, and a scorching pain ate through my skin. I'd been struck by damn lightning. It feels like I can still hear it. Later, someone told me that Thoris found me and took me with him.
I need better armor.
So, you can have this. It's Esteban's fault. It's so expensive. That damn dog pockets a share of every piece of armor I sell.
I couldn't care less.
That's totally obvious.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'll take the armor.
No gold, no armor.
What? I don't have gold?
Show me what you have.
Okay.
Who said that?
I couldn't care less.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I don't want to sell him anything, but he seems nice, so...
Sooner or later.
And if I made a mistake of revealing who I am, it matters not, because... What is he going to do? Really?
I've got no time for things like that.
Who said that?
That was no big deal.
Do you really think?
I've got no time for things like that.
It can't go on like this forever.
Yeah, I do realize that I can...
I could have told you that before.
I'm staying out of it.
fight him.
Those are all just rumors.
Nobody wants to know.
In the end.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
That's exactly what I said.
Did he equip any? No, he did not.
Been there, done that.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
No idea. You tell me.
He's going to talk to me, so I'm thinking
It can't go on like this forever.
if I'm revealed, I can go
Never change.
up there to the right.
That's nothing new.
No, he did not talk to me. That's good.
Tell me that isn't true.
Oh, He has a stall. Are you happy now?
Show me your wares.
Yeah, I need turnips. Right, can I sell you some shit that I do not need? Gin? Beer?
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Fish? Yeah. And of course, all these woodland berries.
That's no secret. You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. I couldn't get away with that. They all ran like rabbits. I was completely... It was his position. It's exactly what I said. That was no big deal. You don't have to ask me that. Been there, done that. I won't be treated like that. Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us. They all ran like rabbits. I was completely... I was staying out of it. There've been all kinds of rumors. He simply needs to practice more. I wouldn't have done that.
1,000.
I couldn't care less. As if I didn't have enough problems. I couldn't care less. Do you really think? What does he know about duty? They all ran like rabbits. I used to say that myself. Simply needs to practice more. It's totally obvious. He thinks it's as easy as that. Anything's possible.
So I'm not sure why I should buy this armor, but
Can't rely on that. I won't be treated like that.
let's just go with the flow here.
I need better armor.
So, that damn...
Okay, I'll take the armor.
Sure thing.
He was falling down drunk. I've got no time for things like that.
Do you deal in smithy equipment?
Huno has steel. I only have a few lumps of ore, but I won't give that up. It's the only thing I have of value.
Do you work for Huno?
I wanted to make up a bit of gold and took up with Huno, but since then, Esteban hasn't given me anything at all. He said he can't use me anymore. What else can I do but continue to slave away for Huno?
Everything else all right with you?
I just want to do my job, man.
All right, man.
That was no big deal.
He must recognize it.
Exactly what I said.
I used to say that myself.
Nobody ever asks me.
I've got no time for things like that.
Oh.
I distilled the booze.
Excellent. Then I'll finish it. Here, you can try a portion right away. That'll put some strength in your arm. Oh, and if I can help you again, for you, all information is free from now on.
What did I get? Fire strips? Well, at least she's not dancing. Fire strips. Oh. Really? That's nice. Nice. Strength and life energy increased. Yeah, hit points increased by 5 and strength by 1. Okay, here goes. What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
And? How's it going?
Listen, if you want something to eat, go to Snaff. If you want something to drink, you're in the right place.
What do you drink here, then?
We only have a little beer. The only beer on the island was brought by the Paladins. Just about the only good thing those fellas brought with them. Otherwise, we drink booze. I got moonshine, grog, and white rum. You should try that. I got the recipe from Samuel. The old boy really knows his trade.
You're not very fond of the Paladins, are you?
Those fanatical murderers in the pay of the fire magicians? No. But Lord Hagen occupies the city with his thugs, and everybody bows down to him. And I didn't want to do that. I wasn't going to wait until they closed down the Red Lantern and locked me up.
The Paladins are the warriors of Innis. They aren't murderers.
So? Blood sticks to their swords, too. Just like the weapons of the pirates or the bandits.
And you choose
The only difference
bandits.
is they do it in Innos's name, and not because they want to survive.
What the fuck? What the F is this? Do you deny Innos then, wench? What the f...
Do you deny Innos then, wench?
How could I? It's just people who misuse his name. But I never doubted Innos's divine splendor for a second.
What the f...
The Paladins don't only fight in his name. Innos chooses his warriors.
So, I believe it's the people themselves who choose. Still, your words amaze me. You talk almost like you were one of them.
Christ. On a crutch, this turned to a very dark conversation. Not only do we resemble a zealous fanatic. Now we ask, have you ever killed someone? What the
Have you ever killed someone?
No, and I'm very glad of it. Please, let's not be so serious anymore.
Oh, I agree.
Instead, let's drink and enjoy every moment the gods give us.
Aren't you from Khorinis?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No, thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over. I'm finished with Eldritch.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
Well, he didn't want to die. You sided with them. Christ on a crutch.
What are you planning to do?
We'll see. For now, I'll stay here with Snath, Fisk, and the others. Have you already talked to Thoris? Oh, Innos, is that a hunk of a man? Excuse me. Let's get back to your question. I haven't set a goal. I'm only drifting.
Can you teach me something?
Only too gladly. You can train your dexterity with me.
Give me something to drink.
Yeah. Bad company seeking bad company. It's one thing that she was not happy with her life as a companion in a brothel, but Christ on a crutch. Calling Eldritch a wimp. Doesn't matter if he is or isn't. He didn't want to die. Just as you don't want to die. Why didn't you fight? Why didn't you choose? Well, you did choose. You chose bandits. Yeah, I don't get it. Well, let's see if I can roll some reefers for that. Lunatic outside. I don't know if I can, but... And what was that with, do you deny Innos, wench? What was that? I don't know how to make green novice. Maybe there's a recipe in his chest. Maybe. Yeah. Again, I haven't... It doesn't seem to... I didn't know this. I just assumed. I don't remember this portion. I actually don't remember this portion of the... I don't think I actually made it this far, because I think I did something with the armor, or didn't bother with the armor and attacked. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Green novice. I cannot find it.
Here, take this green novice.
Ah. Oh, my head. Oh.
Don't do drugs.
Fortuno. What is wrong?
Well, everything about you is wrong. But let's see here. Yeah, the sleeper, the demon, got into your head. So these lunatics in the sect camp, they weren't wrong. They were worshipping something very powerful that did talk to them, but not something benevolent that would save them from the barrier.
So tell me, what is wrong with you?
Once, I belonged to the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. Everything was all right back then.
It wasn't.
Fine. We were all condemned criminals. But for us novices, life was free from care.
Hey, I was a prisoner in the Valley of Mines myself. Tell me something new.
I don't remember anything. Darkness lies across my mind.
Come on, concentrate. What happened? When did you come back to your senses?
Raven. I only remember Raven and dark rooms.
What about Raven? What did he do to you?
I'm sorry. It's as though my mind were held prisoner. I don't understand it myself.
There must be a way to refresh your memory.
Yes, maybe there is a way. The gurus knew of various forms of altering the spirit and the will.
Do you remember anything about that?
No, I'm afraid this knowledge vanished with the gurus.
Damn. Well, if there is a way to free your spirit, I'll find it. Do you need more swamp weed?
Yes, definitely. I will buy all the swamp weed you can get your hands on. I'll even pay you more for it than Fisk.
I've got swamp weed for you.
Gonna roll another in case he... Oh, okay. See if this helps. Okay. Esteban. One responsible for the murder of Hank and Angus. Right, this... Yeah, who told me that? It must have been the trader who's hiding in the cave. Yeah, I remember now.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
No idea. You tell me.
So you're the fellow who fought his way into camp, huh?
That got around fast.
Franco was a tough nut.
I couldn't get away
No
with
one
that.
messed with him. No one. Except you. Just to make it clear, if you try the same shit with me,
Couldn't care less.
I'll kill you.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I need better armor.
Believe me.
Why? You already have some.
That's exactly
That's
what
good enough for you now.
I couldn't.
I want to get into the mine.
Of course you do. Then you're in the right place with me. Because everyone who digs in the mine gets to keep a hefty share of the gold. And I hand out the red stones you need so that Thoris will let you in.
You don't have to tell me that.
Give me one of those red stones.
Okay, but they aren't free. Normally I demand a share of the gold the boys get for digging.
Staying out.
How much do you know about mining gold, huh? You probably learned a few tricks, right? If I give you a red stone, it won't be because you're such a great digger. No. I have another job for you.
Nobody wants to know.
What sort of job?
One of the bandits planned to kill me, but instead, my guards killed him.
He was hot for your job, huh?
Ah, he was an idiot. A thug without a brain. He never would have got the idea to attack me on his own. Nah. He was only fulfilling a contract. Someone else sent him.
So, I'm supposed to find out who was behind it.
Whoever sent me this assassin will pay for it. Find him, and I'll let you into the mine.
Senyan sent me to you about this business.
Senyan? He also works for me. I told him he should keep his eyes open.
Sooner or later.
How should I go about it?
Everyone here in the camp knows about it.
Things would have
So
turned
you're
out
playing with all your
differently if it
cards on the
hadn't been for
table,
us.
huh? Try to find out who's on my side and who isn't. And don't let the boys make a fool of you.
That was
Talk
no
to
big
Snaff.
deal.
That fat cook picks up a lot.
You already know what I think.
About the assignment.
Listen, I have other things I have to take care of. Come back when you found out who the guy is.
I used to say that myself.
It can't go on like this forever.
The things I could tell you.
Those are all just rumors.
He wants to know.
Hey! What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban? You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
So do you know something?
I didn't say that.
If you were in my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, as long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise.
What about Finn?
A good digger. He has a nose for gold. Esteban favors him because of it. I think he's in pretty good standing with him.
What does Lenar think about Esteban?
As far as I can tell, Lenar doesn't think at all.
What about Senyan?
Senyan is one of Esteban's boys. He's been working for him for quite a while.
Emilio, what does he think about Esteban?
I don't think he'll bring any flowers to Esteban's grave, if you know what I mean.
What about Fisk?
Fisk is Fisk. He pays his share to Esteban and distributes the goods he mostly gets from the pirates. I don't think he really cares about Esteban.
What does Huno think of Esteban?
Ah, Uno. I know almost nothing about him. That information is, of course, free.
What about Paul?
I don't think he particularly likes Esteban. Since he's been working for Huno, he'll never get into the mine.
What do you think of Esteban?
Whoever talks about him is soon dead.
What are my chances of finding my man?
So far, everything is still open.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
You're looking for the guy who's behind it, huh? But I don't know anything about it. How could I? I was still in the swamp then.
I'll come back later.
Hey!
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
What do you know about the attack?
Hey man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
What do you...
Nothing at all.
What do you know about the attack?
Hey man.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yes?
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
Sure. Well, let me tell you. I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get into the mine, he has to have a red stone from Esteban. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
What would Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal of mine who would take over Esteban's place then. Yeah, that would make sense.
Can you judge my gold-digging abilities?
For you, I'd say you're a quite passable scraper.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Why do you want to know?
I want to talk to the guy.
So? And what do you want from him?
I want to bump off Esteban, and I'm looking for an ally.
Oh, I won't have anything to do with that.
About the...
Just leave me alone.
Damn it. I should have said I have information for him. Well, I didn't.
That will never change.
As if I didn't have enough.
Hey, you! What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing, man. I didn't have anything to do with it. What do you want from me?
I've got no time for things like that.
About the attack on Esteban.
What do you want from me?
I'm looking for the person behind the attack.
And why are you coming to me about that?
I thought you might know something about that business.
I don't know anything.
Nobody ever asks me.
I've got no time for things like that.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Listen, I don't want anything to do with that business, got it? I have my own worries. I'm a victim myself.
In what way?
I paid a lot of gold for my last delivery, but it never came. Some swine made off with it. I've been robbed, probably by some of our own people.
What sort of delivery?
A packet of lockpicks. Someone was supposed to get them from the pirates for me, but a guy named Juan snatched it away from me, including the gold that I paid for it. That bastard is hiding somewhere in the swamp.
I'm staying out of it.
Juan worked for Esteban.
What?
Don't play games with me. You knew about it.
Fine, you're right. But I hope you also realize why I didn't tell you about it. Everyone in the camp knows you work for Esteban. I don't have any desire to get dragged into this business just because you're hot for a red stone.
I'm not really working for Esteban.
So? You want to pull the wool over the old swine's eyes? Then I'll give you some good advice. Keep it to yourself. When it comes to Esteban, trust no one. Not even me. Got it? Now enough about that. We don't want to be overheard.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You have to feel sorry for You should have known.
That was no big deal.
I wouldn't have done that.
That's no secret.
Why did you wake me, eh? I bet you don't even know. No, don't say anything. It's too late for excuses. Now you have two choices. You can fight me in my Betty, or you can try to run away. In your place, I'd run.
Better to watch out when you tell one.
That's no secret.
There we go. Oh shit, I had no shot.
Thanks for the gold, you hero.
Why did you wait? No, now, in your...
Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
Oh, I'll run you to the swamp, you bastard.
That was no big deal. That will never change.
Yeah! Run as fast as you can! Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
I hate how sluggish he is.
Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
So effing sluggish.
Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
Oh, come on. Bullshit.
Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
So effing sluggish.
Yeah! Run as fast as you can! Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
Thank you.
Yeah! Run as fast as you can! Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
Come on.
Yeah! Run as fast as... Yeah! Run as fast as you can! Yeah! Run as fast as you can!
Wait a minute. I thought you were trying to pick a fight with me. Did you change your mind? You preferred talking, right?
But I don't want to talk to you!
So, he seemed very reasonable for a second. Never mind. Thank you for the sword. And key. Holy shit.
What else?
Well, I'll just sit.
Right. Where is that other cave? What? Haven't I been here? Apparently not. Christ. Not a crush.
How's it going?
What do you want? Have you got anything to say to me? If not, you can just go away. Otherwise, my friend will make mincemeat of you. So what is it?
They say you have some interesting wares to offer.
So what? Esteban wants to jerk me around, eh? I do all the work and hide away here for days in this miserable hole, and he just sends someone to fetch the stuff? I'm not a warehouse.
Yeah, and? That isn't my problem.
But I'm making it your problem. You want the delivery? Fine. You can pay for it. Get the gold from Esteban or Raven or I don't know where. I don't care. Whoever wants these goods will pay for them.
Show me what you have.
Can I kill him without...
I don't come from Esteban.
Oh? Well then. Hey, just a moment. Hold still for a second. You have a critter on your shoulder.
And now for some action.
Oh. Oh, I can take you. I've taken you before. Piece of shit.
How's it?
What?
They...
But I'm... Get the...
I don't...
Oh?
Oh! And now for some... Attaboy! What you waiting for? Yeah, that's the ticket.
God, yeah.
What do you know about Raven?
He's the guy who first showed up here with his boys. He's the leader of the camp. You don't mess around with him, let me tell you. Once they needed 5 new men because he had taken out his anger on some of his own people.
How's it going?
I'm waiting until they ask for someone new and it's my turn. Now that Franco's dead, hopefully I have a better chance.
Oh, you heard about that.
What can you tell me about the camp?
Watch out who you tangle with. If you start a fight for no reason, you'll have them all against you. Fast. Most of them are nervous about their gold, and some of the boys are watching out for each other.
So, as a bodyguard, he wasn't that interested of protecting his friend or making mincemeat out of me. Oh, he's close. So I'm pressing jump now. And the delay will be extraordinary. Yeah. Right, I picked up a fat fish. Or was it heavy fish? $50 gold in a fish. That's interesting.
don't you?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
After the attacker was dead, Torres assigned me to get a new man for the camp, and Franco sent Logan. Hey, I just do what Torres tells me. I don't know anything about the attack itself.
You don't have to ask me that. Same old thing all over again.
He should have known that.
Christ. On a crutch.
I've talked to Esteban.
And did he tell you about the attack?
He ordered me to find out who sent the assassin. Do you know anything about that?
No more than you do. I'm also on the hunt for the guy behind it. And now we come to the interesting part.
Let's hear it.
I want you to do your job well. I want you to find the traitor, and when you have found him, I want you to kill him for me. Then I will pocket the reward. I have your wanted poster. Don't forget that. Do your job and do it well. You can figure out what will happen otherwise.
I don't really have a choice.
I knew we would come to an agreement. When you find out who the guy is, we'll kill the tick together. And now beat it. You know what you have to do.
Hey, you! Can you just...
Quite...
About...
Just leave...
Hey, you!
So I would say that I'm stuck.
He should have known that.
That's no secret.
It can't go on like this forever.
Nobody wants to know.
Lockpicks.
What does he know about duty? That's no secret.
Yeah, if this doesn't yield any XP or info, I'm keeping those 12 lockpicks.
I have your package.
Indeed. What about Juan?
He's dead.
Good. Then he can't cause me any more trouble. As far as you are concerned, I have a pretty good relationship with Juno. I'll see to it that you get your armor cheap from now on.
Too late.
Also, I'll give you one of my weapons. One hand washes the other. That hasn't changed since back then.
Show me your wares.
Nobody ever asks me.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
He seemed like he was taking practice.
It's exactly what I said.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That only caused
Yeah, let's see how I go about this. In the next part.